most people see volcanoes as mass destruction, ultimate destruction. But we see volcanoes as an opportunity. Because we take the ash the volcano puts down, we pick it up, we make it into these bricks or fertilizer to help rebuild the community and the economy. And we made this parody song of Katy Perry's work. We call it Ash by the Minecrafters.
I used to cough and hold my breath, scared to run and hide to see the mess. So I became mighty, volcano mighty. I guess I had a choice. I let you push me past the breathing point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You put it down, but I picked it up. Hey, already built it from the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound. Locksmith, I'm gonna clean the ground. You held it down, but I picked it up. Hey, already, cause I had enough. I cleaned it all, I cleaned it now. I got the vacuum of power, cleaning up the ashes, cause I am a Minecrafter. And you're gonna watch me rebuild.
Hello. Our solution was the Vulcanade. It is making a really, it's kind of like a moving factory. And it takes up the ash kind of like this, where they're at, you know?
Yeah.
And it
disturbs
sucks
the
up,
air.
yeah, it disturbs it, and then like pushes it up, and it sucks it up, and then like it either puts it into bags of fertilizer, or it makes it into cement bricks, which can be used for building and other purposes. And we got some information from Dr. Marcus Bursick. He was, yeah. And he worked the piece where we went to some volcanoes, and we also, I'm probably gonna mess up this last name, Dr. Allison.
That's okay. I don't know her.
Yeah, it's
Rectangle.
Retinger, and like, she was telling us a story about like when she went to a volcano, she had like these pants and like
Brown pants.
brown pants, and then they would change to like a hot pink color, like because of the toxic fumes.
They were like warning pants?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, it was just a chemical reaction of the pants.
it was
And,
just a coincidence. So,
Whoa.
so they sort of viewed that as sort of a time that says, okay, we need to get out now. And we actually have some ash from a Pompeii explosion, from the Pompeii explosion.
Whoa.
So,
yes, and we learned that all volcanoes are actually
I'm listening. I'm sorry.
And we actually learned that all volcanoes are different. And we also learned that toxic fumes cannot be seen or smelled. And we learned that lava flows, I don't know if this is, a lot of people probably know this, but they're really a big problem.
You said you told her about that.
Okay.
Make life easier for you.
Yeah.
what about the pyroclastic
Oh, yeah.
flows?
What about pyroclastic flows that like it'll come out of the volcano, like they were like really hot and they would just like go down and like they
Just destroy everything.
yeah, like, that happened at Pompeii and that just like completely destroyed everything.
Devastated. And a little fast fact, the clouds that come from volcano like this, that actually can conduct more electricity than a normal meteor cloud.
Wow.
And that's an example of all the electricity that has been conducted at the,
So that's like a thunderstorm while that cloud is there?
yes,
Yeah.
it's sort of like a thunderstorm above the volcano.
It's a helionimbus, a very powerful helionimbus.
So does that happen from the cloud, or does that happen because there's a cloud and a storm's coming through?
It's
No, that
slow
happens
heat
because of the ash
Oh.
cloud.
Yeah,
Bad
and
news.
also when ash is wet, we found this, it actually conducts electricity. when ash is wet. So that's the reason why, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So explain your solution a little bit more.
Alright, so
I got this. So what it first does, we have this, like, we use this as an example,
Mhm.
this kind of thing, only bigger. It disturbs the ash, so it's easier to, like, pick up and all that stuff. Like, it just spins and, like, just disturbs.
Right, so that it becomes like this substance right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it goes into the truck, but it's like, it doesn't necessarily go in, but these huge just fans just blow all the ash into the air, but gravities are swifter. So what happens is all the ash particles, they go up, and all the heavier rocks, they all fall down, and it gets sucked either into a fertilizer bag, or, this is the cool part, they can put them into these little ash groups, and you can pour water on them, and then it goes into this furnace, where it gets molded into a brick-like thing, and it puts into, what is it?
It's kind of a cement-ish.
Like a cinder block?
Yes.
Like these blocks?
Like a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Like like a neutral way to make that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And what was the thingy called for holding it?
A mold.
It's around the P.
Plaster?
Plane or something.
Plaster?
That held the clay together.
No, that
That's the thing that carried it.
carried all the bricks.
I think it was a plane.
No.
But anyways, that's our.
All right.
Any questions?
Yeah. Have you guys shared this with anybody?
Not yet, but I think we should do that later on today. We should go around and say, hey, what do you think of this?
We were originally going to do it at our school, but we ran out of time and we couldn't find a good time to actually do it at our school for everybody to like, the
So
grades
you
and stuff.
didn't share it with the two experts that you interviewed?
Yeah, we shared
yeah.
it with them.
Yeah, we shared it.
Sorry, yes, we did share it with 2 people.
And also,
Guys, they're grade school.
And
The
probably
guy
your
from
mom.
East-
Your mom's probably.
yes, our mom's from.
Mom's probably tired of hearing about it.
Oh.
Well, we can clean up in Bell County, but you can't clean your room.
Okay.
Right, so you spoke with experts. What other kind of research did you do?
We've researched at least, when I was looking at it, we were researching 5 sites. And keep going back to them and keep looking up the same thing and trying to find out.
And then also, there were some videos on YouTube, and we watched a Pompeii documentary. That's where we learned half about the pyroclastic flows. And also, there's school. I mean, volcanoes, you always learn those at school. I mean,
Yeah.
that's something not hard. That's a really hard thing to miss in school.
We
And,
also did an experiment with the water and the ash. We actually took a little bit of that, it was like an ounce of it, and we put it into a little bowl, and we put it with water in for 3 meetings, which is like how many days?
That's like 6 hours.
No. How many did-
How many days between them?
It was. Yeah.
After
it was
a while,
like
it
week
turned
or two.
into a-
Yeah, like a week or two.
And
It turned into
normal.
this. Yeah, like.
It turned into this sort of like wet, sort of semi-cement
Or
mixture on the bottom of the bowl.
then it aired out. And then
Is that what you guys got the idea for the brick?
yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I did a lot of research on
Yes, you
volcanoes and ash and all that stuff. I did research, and these ash bricks would weigh more than the normal bricks. That's one of the things I found out.
Yeah.
So they'd be more sturdy in a nutshell. They'd be more sturdy per se.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're strong.
All right.
So, did you guys come up with like any kind of cost what it would take? to
I
build?
said it would be close to at least 10.
Do you know
100.
Like
the cost of a semi-truck times 10 or
times 3 or something. Because we kind of had the idea of like that kind of mega truck to do all that.
So it's
Yeah.
over like $1,000. It's over that.
That's over 1,000.
That's
$1,000.
Wow.
What
I don't
else?
think they made 1,000 of those things.
What our first thing was like a giant like kind of train thing
Jonah,
that had all these air filters
Well,
on
see,
it.
yeah.
I'm like, that's gonna cost like
A
$1 million.
factory ship.
Jonah, wasn't it like 300? Wasn't it like 300,000 or something like that? Like
No, it's
around there?
300.
300,000.
327,000.
Oh yeah,
So
327,000.
we're in the thousands.
Yeah.
In the thousands.
Well, but think of it. Think of
More
it.
than a dollar.
After you if you even make one and a volcano, and you have that for at least a couple of days, and it's making a lot of produce, people are gonna want to buy that produce.
Yeah. So you're saying everything that is made like bricks and
And the fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
Now there's like two industries that you can sell it to.
so you're getting some money
Construction
back
and
right away. Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
And it can be shipped anywhere in the world. Like, it doesn't have to stay in the exact area. I'd probably recommend that.
So like in the
because-
typhoon incident
Yeah,
that
This is
happened,
a typhoon incident, yes. They really use this stuff.
these cinder blocks that are
Oh, I see.
made could be transported over there
Mhm.
from the ash, and it would be heavier and more sturdier. So this can be shipped worldwide.
I see.
And
So-
people in like Tornado Alley and stuff.
And the reason how we got the Griffin's dad, he was like talking to us about it, and he referenced a factory ship where they catch fish and they start producing them.
They start,
and as soon as they get to the shore, they unload all the
So
products.
all the work's done there on the spot.
Yeah.
I see.
So they sell it to a
Grocery store? No, they sell it to
a mass storage.
a mass
area.
storage area, which then
Sells
spread it out to different industries.
Yeah.
I see.
Cool.
Interesting, guys.
Do you have
Thank
any
you.
questions?
Yeah, and I just asked them all.
Oh, all
Other questions?
right. Do you have any comments that it might make this better next year?
I think you guys hit all the points. I would have liked to see the flow of the solution hit on smoother, but I think you answered all my questions and they were all there.
All right.
I think you guys explained it pretty well. You?
I just think you need to present it to others.
All right.
And because in doing that, when you present it to other people, you get more feedback as to are you headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
My
Thank
answer's
you.
I think you're really smart when you're talking about volcanoes.
Definitely learned a lot this year.
Thank you for
Good.
letting us present and explain our solution. And Zach has a joke for you guys.
Yes. How many Vulcanate trucks does it take to clean a village?
I don't know.
Actually, it takes only about 4 trucks.
It will.
How would you?
Anyway,
It wasn't supposed to be a joke. It was supposed to be misleading, and it turned into a scientific fact.
You know, I feel like it went over my head. And I,
Well, you hit the misleading part right.
yeah.
I felt-
I like it now, and I'm good.
I felt when we were talking about industries, what was that show like? The Industrial Shark, where
Shark
people
Tank.
are Shark Tank, where people are
Oh,
trying to
the
get
race
their
that
industries out. Yeah.
Well, good job, you guys.
all right. Thank you.
Yep, see you guys next year.
Have a nice day.
You too.